The 2013 Miss Dubois County has been announced. Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz joins me for Monday with the Mayor, and Kurt Gooksell talks about last night's Dubois County Bombers game ahead in sports. Those stories and much more are up next here on 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. In your news, Indiana State Police are investigating the death of a construction worker who fell while working Saturday night in a Tell City foundry. State Police say at about 5:50 Central Time Saturday evening, 45-year-old Bobby Felty of Owensboro, Kentucky, was working inside of a furnace at the ThyssenKrupp Wapaka foundry when the decking that he was standing on gave way. Police say Felty fell about 55 feet and landed on a concrete floor. First responders working at the foundry, as well as Perry County EMS, were called to the scene. Felty was pronounced dead at the scene. He was not wearing any type of safety device at the time of the fall. Felty was an on-site contractor for Stewart Industrial of Owensboro. An ATV crash yesterday afternoon injured 2 teenagers, and one of them was airlifted to a regional hospital. Dubois County Sheriff's deputies say a 14-year-old female was riding an ATV in a wooded area in the 2600 block of County Road 720 East at 4 p.m. yesterday when the accident took place. Deputies say the girl attempted to go up a steep hill but was unable to do so. The ATV started rolling backwards and hit a bump, causing it to turn sideways and to begin rolling. The girl and a 14-year-old female passenger on the ATV jumped from the ATV as it began to roll. The driver suffered abrasions on her lower left leg and complained of left ankle pain. She refused medical treatment at the scene. The passenger had concussion-like symptoms and was transported from the scene prior to the arrival of emergency personnel. That passenger was life-flighted to St. Mary's Hospital in Evansville for treatment. Deputies say the ATV suffered little to no damage. Dubois first responders and Memorial Hospital EMS assisted at the scene. Today marked the beginning of furloughs for workers at Naval Support Activity Crane. Starting today, workers will see 1 day be cut from their work week for the rest of the fiscal year, which ends in September. The reduction will equate to a 20% loss in pay. Federal cuts made during the sequester are designed to cut $85 billion from the federal budget by trimming jobs and government programs, including education, health, and defense. $36 million will be cut from Crane's funding. Crane employs more than 4,000 civilians across the state, including residents from several area counties. A recent report shows Indiana's system of state highways improved over last year, but still ranks in the middle of the pack nationwide. The annual highway report, done by the Reason Foundation, rated Indiana's system of state highways 22nd in the nation, which is up from 23rd 1 year ago. Indiana is rated number 1 in the rural interstate pavement condition category. In other areas, Indiana ranked 10th in fatality rate, 10th in urban interstate condition, 21st in deficient bridges, and 28th in urban interstate pavement condition. The report is based off of the current condition as well as the cost effectiveness of state-controlled roads. Roads are measured and scored in 11 categories, including pavement condition on urban and rural interstates, urban traffic congestion, deficient bridges, unsafe narrow lanes, and traffic fatalities. INDOT Media Relations spokesman Will Wingfield says Indiana's efforts in putting money away for long-term road projects should pay off for the state's highway system as we move forward.
And I think, by combining some of the long-term projects that are being built under the Major Moves program with, a more intelligent use of our preservation program, we feel like that's a good combination to, keep our existing roads and bridges in good condition, to take care of what we have. And then also, to finish those projects that we've begun, and further from that to plan for the future with new road projects.
Indiana's state highway system is the 23rd largest such system in the country, with 11,175 miles of roadway under the state's control. Administrative highway costs in Indiana ranked 43rd in the nation and were listed as 3 times higher than the national average, but that number might have been skewed by the Indiana East-West Toll Road concession, an error in past studies that Wingfield says the state is glad to see corrected for this edition of the study. Across our viewing area, several road improvement projects have taken place, are currently taking place, or are set to start in the near future, including paving work on US 231 in Dubois and Martin counties, as well as ongoing work in other areas, such as construction of Interstate 69. Wingfield says it's been hard to find any area across the state with no road work going on of recent, and says road improvements are ongoing.
In terms of road projects, it's been hard the past few summers to drive anywhere without, encountering a road project in one location or another. Certainly the recent completion of sections 1, 2, and 3 of I-69, of the US 231 corridor further to the south. Work is now ongoing, on US 150 and on State Road 37 to help provide connectivity in that area. So, there's quite a bit of work going on. It does continue.
Some nationwide statistics from the report. North Dakota had the top ranking in the report, followed by Kansas, Wyoming, New Mexico, and Montana. Vermont made the biggest improvement this year, jumping from 42nd to 28th. Minnesota took the biggest hit, dropping from 20th to 42nd. Massachusetts highways had the lowest traffic fatality rate of all states, and Montana's had the highest traffic fatality rate. A Spencer County water park has been nominated for one of the top water parks in the country. Holiday World's Splash and Safari Water Park has been nominated for America's Top 10 Water Parks by USA Today. Splash and Safari is one of 20 parks across the country nominated and currently holds the top spot in a month-long online poll. USA Today lists Splash and Safari's water coasters, family water slides, and wave pools, as well as free soft drinks and sunscreen as the outstanding features of the park. Splash and Safari is one of the largest water parks in the world. Voting for America's top 10 water parks runs through the end of this month. To find the link to the online poll, you can go to holidayworld.com/vote. You may vote daily on this poll. Holiday World and Splash and Safari are open daily through August 14th with the new Hyena Falls Waterslide Complex. For more information, visit holidayworld.com or call 1-877-463-2645. On Saturday night, the 2013 Dubois County 4-H Fair Queen Contest was held at Jasper Middle School. 17 contestants competed for the top prize of Queen. In the end, Brooke Wessel took home this year's Queen honors. Wessel was also named Miss Congeniality for the contest. Maddie Messmer was first runner-up, Victoria Hickman was second runner-up and Miss Photogenic, and third runner-up honors went to Sarah Hope. Jessica Hillsmeyer was crowned the winner of this year's Junior Miss Contest. The Dubois County 4-H Fair kicks off on Saturday with judging and check-in. The grand opening will take place this upcoming Sunday, July 14th. The fair will conclude next Saturday, July 20th. For more information on this year's fair, go to extension.purdue.edu/Dubois. Coming up after the break, Monday with the Mayor with Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Gooksell, and Inform featuring Indiana Lieutenant Governor and Ferdinand native Sue Ellspermann. That's all up next here on 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.